Hi, I'm Jen Ficcaglia, Assistant Editor at the Catholic Courier, and welcome to our Advent Calendar for Saturday, November 28th. Tomorrow, November 29th, is the first day of Advent. So today I'm going to show you a way that you and your family can celebrate the start of the season by making a family Advent wreath. The materials you need are craft foam, green acrylic paint, a foam paintbrush, green yarn, pink, purple, and green construction paper, a holly leaf template, red pom-poms, glue dots, a pencil, scissors, and yellow tissue paper. Now the first thing you want to do is paint your craft foam. So just take a little bit of the paint on your foam brush. You just don't want to, put a really thick layer because you want it to dry in a reasonable amount of time. So you're going to want to paint the entire top. You also want to paint the inside and the side, but you can leave the bottom just as it is. So while your craft foam is drying, you can set to work making the candles and the holly leaves. I figured out to have the candles be about 9 inches in height. If you have a steady hand, you can just try and cut it as straight as you can. Or if you have a paper cutter, that works great. Now you can use glue, because what you're going to do is roll this up. And you can use glue to seal it, but you might have to hold it for a while. So what I found works pretty well is using glue dots. All right, so I have one glue dot there. And that's going to hold it. I'll put one at the other end too. Right, so once you have them secure on the ends, the paper secure on the ends, you want to trim it. And just leave a little bit of room because you're going to put glue dots on that flap and bring it all the way around. And try to put them right on the edge of the paper. And then just roll it. You can even use your pencil and put it in there to try and get it to stick. Set someone in your family to work doing the candles. Then someone else can draw, using the template, draw some holly leaves. I won't show you here, but an easy way is to just trace 6 of them and then fold the paper in half and cut them out. And there you have a leaf. It's not perfect, but it's good enough to cut around. Okay, the next thing you want to do is take your painted wreath. I'm not going to use a painted one here. And you want to place your candles. You're going to want to put candles at 12, 3, 6, and 9. Trace around it with your pencil. And it doesn't matter if it breaks up because that is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to create a little slot for this candle to rest in. And then just take your pencil and poke it into the foam a little ways, just enough, so you can rest that construction paper in there. You can even press it a little bit. That should be good. Once you have all 4 candles in place, set your wreath aside and grab your yarn. I cut 3 lengths. They're probably close to 6 feet. You want to start wrapping, and I will show you how to put it around the candle as well. Now the reason I had you paint this green is there's a possibility that a little bit of this other green is going to poke through. You're going to try to wrap it tightly, but you don't want to cut into the foam. And this yarn is forgiving. You can move it around a little bit and stretch it for coverage. If you need to, you can do double coverage in a couple areas. You will need to do that around the candle. And as you run out of yarn, when you have maybe a couple inches left, cut out some more and just keep wrapping it, and then you can wrap the ends. So you don't have to tie it, you just keep wrapping it around. And you do that all the way around. Now you're ready to put on the holly. Get a couple of red pom-poms. They're perfect size berries for this project. And then your leaves that you cut out. And some pins. So what you want to do first is to put the cluster of berries on and try to get them evenly between the 2 candles. And you're going to want to take that pin, you want it to go through the pom-pom at kind of an angle, because you're going to want to see as little pin as possible. And you want to do the same thing with the leaves. You want to tuck them underneath the pom-poms. You can kind of get the point under the berries and then push the pin in. And there you have your decorated family Advent wreath. And to light it, you're going to crumple up some yellow tissue paper and insert it into the top of the candle. Cut a piece, crinkle it, try to get it to look like a flame. And put the tissue paper inside your candle. And you have just lit your family Advent wreath for the first Sunday of Advent.